What's going on, guys?
Welcome back to another video.
So I believe this is either part 2 or part 3 of this series that we're doing, which is reacting to your guys' confessions. We are gonna be leaving you guys 100% anonymous. Some of y'all are wild and crazy, and some of y'all are weird and nasty. We're gonna let you go with your your confessions first.
Okay.
And then I'll follow up with mine.
All right, somebody said, I smoke weed in the church parking lot and then I go to service high.
You're going to hell. You are going to hell.
I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that.
Isn't it a sin to like be intoxicated? I know it's a sin to be drunk.
Yeah.
I know that, but intoxicated. What was the word used in the Bible? Quote, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe if you're intoxicated, that's a sin.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think that's a sin.
I just feel like though, like if you're high, like that's not intoxication to me.
You're not in your right state of mind.
I think
so. You're gonna say something out of pocket like, oh, I function better when I am. Like, you're gonna say something wild like that.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think that people with like mental health problems, like if they smoke, it makes them better. I think it makes them like...
I don't think in God's eyes that's what's the way it's supposed to be. I don't know. Personally, I'm not gonna do that and then go to church. I'm not doing that.
I mean, I wouldn't either.
I'm not doing the way you talk and you're making it sound like you would.
I'm not saying it's bad though. I wouldn't do it, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with smoking. Do what you do. I don't care. We do it every now and then, whatever. But But I'm not gonna do that and then go to church. I'm just being real with y'all.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I'm not going to church like that. I'm not going to serve my Lord and just, no, I can't do that.
Bro, this one's actually so funny. Somebody said, I accidentally farted so loud on my man's hand when he smacked my ass.
I don't know if I'd be pissed off or not.
Bro, I think that's so funny.
Like if I were to smack your ass and you fart as soon as I do it, I don't know if I'd really be, no, I don't want to try it at all.
That's funny.
I don't know if I'd be mad or not.
I don't think so. I don't think there's anything to be mad at. I literally would probably piss myself laughing.
I think I would walk away and I would be like, yo, I need a moment.
That's funny.
I guess afterwards, but now my hand like...
You know what? Women, we don't ask men to smack our ass. They just do it. So she just farted out of like reaction because he smacked her ass and she wasn't expecting it. That's his fault. That's what he gets.
She probably got scared. That went out. That's actually crazy.
That's so funny.
That's actually wild.
Next one is, I've had the biggest crush on my uncle for the longest time now. I imagine a whole lot happening. Girl, what? That's your Theo. Like, what? That's weird.
There's a fine line when it comes to relationships and family. There is a very fine line. There is a boundary, and you are trying to cross that line right now. That's nasty. Ugh. That's nasty.
There's worse, bro. I have worse.
It always starts with the uncle, too. It always starts with the uncle.
No, chill. That's just weird. I feel like a lot of it is like cousins.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
That's nasty.
A lot of the stuff I see is literally with like cousins.
All right, I got a cousin one in mind. We'll get into that.
Oh, I've got 2 right now that are crazy. Somebody said, I love watching my parents have, and I'm addicted. Yo,
why are your parents letting you watch?
What if they're watching like secretly? Ugh.
How are you watching secretly and the parents don't know? How do you not see your kid watching you do it?
That's weird, bro.
Nah, the parents have to be letting them watch. Like, that's just crazy.
But it depends how old this person is too. Like, what if they like are an adult and they set up a camera in their parents' room low-key and they're like watching?
Oh no, at that point, you're just sick.
That's weird. Like, every like scenario is weird.
That's just bad. Why would you enjoy that?
Why? Yeah, like why?
I think I'd like cry if I saw my mom doing that.
I honestly think that this person is capping. Like, you're capping, you're lying.
I don't. This world is a very dark place.
No, because I feel like the same person said, me and my brother did it and then I got pregnant, but we ran away together and we're living happily in a different city.
City, so y'all didn't even move states. Y'all didn't stay city, different city.
I really think that's cap.
I really don't. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I really don't. That should be a sin.
Oh yeah. That's just wrong on so many levels.
You know, I'm surprised God didn't put that in the Bible. Thou shalt not sleep with relatives. Like, that should have been in the Bible.
That's just insane. Like, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Next one is, I took a dump on my teacher's chair and he sat on the chair without knowing the next day.
I call cap.
Right? That's so cap.
There's no way. I wouldn't be surprised because this world is crazy, but I call cap. No way you did that. If you did, W. You know one time I wrote my teacher up?
I remember that.
Yeah, I wrote her up. and then I got suspended.
Some girl said, I actually like licking my man's booty more than he likes me doing it. She said, we listen and we don't judge. I mean, do you, girl, I guess.
I have no comment.
Do you?
I have no comment. Next one.
Okay. Let's see. What?
Oh my God.
What?
Next.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Ooh, my mom slept with a man I was seeing, but she didn't know that he was messing with me.
That's gonna get ugly. That's gonna get really ugly.
That's a great plot for a movie.
And the guy is weird because if
What if he didn't know?
no, then it doesn't matter. Because think about it, that's two. You have your mom and then the daughter. That's got to be two way different age groups. So the guy's weird. The daughter could be like, let's say 25, and the mom could be like 45. That's we're talking maybe like 20 years apart, maybe at least.
I don't know.
Even 15. If she's a
people-
young mom, 15 years apart, a guy goes from, let's say, like a 30-year-old to a 15-year-old.
That's different. 15 is different.
Well, I guess, yeah, all right. Let's say a guy goes from a 40-year-old down to a 25-year-old.
I don't feel like that's that bad.
15 years?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a little weird, personally.
There's people that are together. Some girls like older men.
There's nothing wrong with that, but 15 years?
I mean,
I
yeah.
don't know. Personally, as a
Just-
guy, I'm not
but, like-
dating nobody 15 years apart.
Okay, but think about it. Okay,
I think the most age I would ever go like apart would be maybe 4 to 5, and that's pushing it.
really?
Yeah, I don't think I would do an age gap bigger than that. I don't think I'd be able to. I feel like we need to be close in age, like at least 2 years apart. I don't know, that's just me.
I don't know. Like, if it's like, think about it, like Skeet Ulrich.
What
Like,
about him?
like he's old.
And you like him.
Exactly.
So you would date him.
If I were not married. And
You would date him?
Why not?
Hey Siri, how old is Skeet Ulrich?
He's like in his 50s, I think.
Do you want me to use ChatGPT?
I don't care what you use, just do it.
I think he's in his 50s.
Oh my God, Siri, you're stupid. It's the point of having a smartphone and it's stupid. Bro's 55. You're gonna be changing his diaper in like 5 years.
All right, let's not do too much.
That's actually crazy.
I don't have that many
Hold
left.
on. Wait a minute, because then I have to figure this out. If you're doing Skeet Ulrich, Lauren London.
Yeah, she's older.
If she's-
but I think she's like in her. Yeah,
She's 40. No, I'm a hypocrite.
Exactly. Hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a hypocrite.
Hypocrite. You see what I mean?
No, yeah, I'm lying.
All right then.
I'm lying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only exception.
No, same though.
That's the only exception.
I think Skeet Ulrich. Oh, well, how old is Damon Salvatore?
All right, we're getting too deep into
Yeah.
this.
So yeah, okay, my next one. This is actually my last. I left my baby mother and had a one night stand with her twin, and now she's pregnant.
Bro is keeping it in the family.
That's weird.
He's keeping it in the family. Got one girl pregnant, dipped, cheated, or whatever. Got her sister pregnant.
Twin at that.
Bro's gonna be paying child support for a minute. You better run.
Twin, where have you been?
I never understood what was the fetish with twins.
I don't know.
Like, if you had a twin, call me crazy, but I feel like if you had a twin, I would not be attracted to her.
I just feel like
I don't know.
if they're like lookalikes, I think still you can differentiate the two.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but it comes down to personality with me. I
Also, yeah.
don't know.
But yeah.
All right, we're going now with mine. Mine are, I thought this one was crazy. I gambled my college tuition fee and lost. My parents think I studied, but I didn't. Graduation's coming up. I don't know what to do.
Oh, I had that one too.
I want to, who paid for your college tuition? Because if you used your parents' money, you gambled it and lost it, and now they're going to show up to a graduation and not see you there, that's wild.
That's actually crazy.
That's wild. All I can say is you better sell all your belongings, use that money, gamble it again, and hope you win. And if you lose it, then you just lost everything, bro, and I don't know what to tell you. That's actually crazy, though.
Yeah.
This one was nasty. This one was in a gas station.
Ew.
I had a threesome in the Circle K is the gas station. I had a threesome in Circle K restroom with my boyfriend and the cashier.
That's cap.
I just know that bathroom had to smell like straight shit and Slim Jims.
That's disgusting.
That bathroom had to smell crazy.
This is why I don't like public restrooms.
Yo, gas station bathrooms are disgusting.
They are, and that just makes it worse.
Never seen a gas station bathroom clean, and I've been to a lot of gas stations.
I think I've seen like one.
I've never seen one.
We're all judging here.
Yes, we listen and we don't judge. That doesn't flow here. We're judging.
We're judging.
We're just keeping y'all anonymous. Me and my cousin did grown-up things. Now we have feelings for each other. I need help. You're damn right you do. You need help. How do you do grown-up things with your cousin? And now y'all both have feelings for each other. That's just nasty.
That's weird.
No, it's nasty.
It's uncomfortable.
It's nasty.
It is. I don't trust. Like, that's just crazy. Like, you know that y'all related, right? You know, there's a lot of other fish in the sea. You don't have to.
You remember that one kid in high school that had a thing with his cousin?
No.
Or we suspected had a thing with his cousin?
No.
If Angel's watching this, my boy Angel, he knows the kid I'm talking about. We used to have like talks and be like, yo, I think bro's doing stuff with his cousin. It's kind of weird.
I don't know who you're talking
When you
about.
witness it firsthand, it's very weird.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'll tell you after the video.
Okay.
You're gonna be surprised at who it is.
What? Like, do I know this person?
Oh no, you know this person.
Were we friends?
Oh yeah, that's what makes this weird. That we knew this person firsthand. I suspected he was doing things with his cousin.
Hey, why do I feel like it's one person in mind, but maybe not.
You might be right, but who knows?
Okay.
Next one is I once took money out of my mom's purse and bought her a Mother's Day gift with it.
That's actually so funny.
I wouldn't even be mad if I called, bro. I wouldn't even be mad. I'm like, yo, it's the thought that counts. Like, you know, you had to get your mom something for Mother's Day and you just couldn't afford it. So I get it. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like you steal bread to like feed your family. That's how I see it.
I guess.
Would you do that? Would you steal bread to feed your family?
Yeah, if I were broke, yeah.
Even though it's wrong to steal?
Yes. I don't give a damn.
That's actually crazy. This one, I had my first boyfriend when I was 14 years old. He was 28.
Oh, shit. I was like, what is the big deal about that?
Bro was twice her
28.
age.
That's crazy. He's literally a pedophile.
Yo, what is wrong with the men in this world?
No, I'm not gonna lie though. When you're young, like, and an older person is interested in you, you really feel like that girl. But then, like, that thought of like they're literally a pedophile never
But see,
comes up.
that's the thing. That's why they're considered minors, and they always need like adult consent or whatever like that. They need people to sign off for them for certain things or whatever. It's because they're not there all the way yet. As
Yeah.
a kid, you're not there all the way yet.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I ever told this story on the internet before, but I was friends with someone in middle school and his brother had a crush on me, and his brother was like 23 and I was 12. And we were talking on
That's
Facebook.
sick. That's sick.
Yeah, and he would like see me and like by my school and stuff like that, and like he would like look at me but not say anything because he didn't want to get caught. And I was just like, wait, how old are you? And he was like literally 23. I was like, oh, this is not right. Something doesn't feel right.
Bro, that's just sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. This is my
Crazy.
last one. I was teaching my brother how to drive a block away from home. He lost control, we hit a lady and we left.
Should we not be reading that out loud? That's like a confession of a crime. That is not okay. That's not funny. Is she all right? Like, what the hell?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know, that happens a lot, actually. A lot more than it should, but it does. That's sad.
Oh wait, I read it wrong.
Oh, lucky she's okay.
Okay, hit a lady, lucky. Okay, I read it wrong. The lady's okay.
All right, that's good. What the heck? Like, what?
Bro.
That's not funny. You know, I know somebody. Never mind.
Stop. Stop. All right, that's it for today's confessions, okay? Thank y'all for coming to church and confessing y'all sins. Some of y'all, it's a little too late, y'all going to hell. Others, you're on your way.
And somebody just knocked on our door.
All right, y'all, so that is it for today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. Like I said, for some of y'all, it's a little too late. For others, y'all are definitely going down that path. Anything else you want to say, babe?
No, people are like gross and disgusting.
And weird, some of y'all. We're happy that you guys feel comfortable telling us.
No.
What?
Sorry, I thought he was going for your matcha.
No.
Sorry.
All right, y'all. With all that being said, we'll see y'all in the next video.